The little snake's search for the greatest hero. The morning sun painted the forest in shades of gold. Beside a crystal-clear pond, hidden among tall green trees, lived a father snake and his little son. The little snake loved his father with all his heart. To him, his father wasn't just a parent. He was fearless. He was wise. He was the greatest hero in the entire forest. Every day, the little snake proudly whispered to himself, "One day, I'll become just like my father." One beautiful morning, the father smiled and said, "Come, my son. Today I'll show you the world beyond our pond." The little snake's eyes sparkled with excitement. Together they glided through soft grass, crossed tiny streams, and admired colorful butterflies dancing in the air. Everything felt peaceful. Until suddenly, rustle, rustle. A mongoose leaped out from the bushes. The father snake instantly stopped. Without saying another word, he turned around and rushed away with his son as fast as he could. Only when they were safely hidden did they stop. The little snake was speechless. His heart was pounding. "Father, my superhero, was afraid." That night he couldn't sleep. He kept asking himself, if even my father fears the mongoose, then the mongoose must be the strongest creature in the forest. From that day onward, the little snake secretly wished he could become a mongoose. Days turned into weeks. One bright morning, while wandering through the forest, he spotted the same mongoose walking proudly. The little snake watched from behind a rock. Suddenly, bark, bark, bark. A large dog came charging toward the mongoose. The fearless mongoose froze. Its confident face disappeared. Within seconds, it turned around and ran for its life. The little snake couldn't believe his eyes. "The mongoose is afraid?" he smiled. "Then the dog must be the real superhero." Now his dream changed. He wanted to become as brave as the dog. More days passed. Near a small village, the little snake found the same dog barking loudly, chasing birds, and acting like the king of the road. The little snake admired it. But then, a farmer stepped out of his house carrying nothing more than a wooden stick. The moment the dog saw the man, its barking stopped, its tail dropped, and it ran away without looking back. The little snake blinked in surprise. "Even the mighty dog is afraid." He laughed softly. "Humans must be the greatest heroes in the world." That evening, hunger led the little snake toward the village. The smell of fresh food drifted from one of the houses. Carefully, silently. He slipped through the open door. The house was quiet. He slowly crossed the floor. Then, a little girl looked down. She saw the tiny snake. Her eyes grew wide. She screamed. Her mother came running. She screamed too. The father rushed into the room. The moment he saw the little snake, he grabbed his family, opened the front door, and everyone ran outside in fear. The little snake stood completely still. He looked around. The house was empty. For a moment, he couldn't understand what had happened. Then a smile slowly appeared on his face. He whispered, "They're afraid of me?" As he quietly made his way back to the pond, something finally became clear. His father feared the mongoose feared the dog feared humans, and humans feared snakes. He looked at his own reflection in the still water. For the first time in his life, he wasn't wishing to become someone else. Instead, he smiled at himself. He finally understood. Every creature has something it fears. Every creature has something that makes it powerful. The strongest isn't the one who never feels fear. The strongest is the one who accepts who they are. From that day on, the little snake stopped chasing other heroes. He stopped comparing himself with everyone around him. Instead, he became the best version of himself. And that was the day. He discovered the greatest hero he had been searching for was already inside him. Moral: don't spend your life comparing yourself to others. Everyone has strengths, everyone has weaknesses, and everyone has fears. The greatest power is not becoming someone else. It's believing in yourself and becoming the best version of who you already are.